Holy crap, she didn't take any damage!
7k Dreamer please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We'll be looking at Tara in Arena. Mine is level 44 now and she has all her exclusive items unlocked. So I'm going to talk about her weapons and equipment along the way as well as her skills. So do watch on the matches in the video. So Tara goes first because she has high lethal. I gave her lethal traits on top of her 60%. So Aqua Buster actually incapacitates the target. What does this mean, incapacitate? Incapacitate basically means that she blocks opponents from resisting at 1 HP. So this means that enemies like Carl, like Rin, like Mercure are not going to survive. Okay, later on you will see. So I give her Guardian Ring as well. And I'm going to talk about her passive here. She actually, once you unlock her exclusive item, you'll see that she actually becomes immune to critical damage. So you saw that just now, Palinus only was able to touch her with the normal damage but not the critical damage. And for one hit, she will not take damage more than 15% of her max HP, so she is quite bulky actually. So once again, if you see here, look, she becomes immune to all critical damage, okay, 0 damage. And for her awakening skill, she transforms, becomes immune to debuff for 6 turns and also becomes agile. Now this agility is super important because it allows her to only take 1 hit out of every hit. Okay, and I would say this is really her crux. Aqua Pop, exploit vulnerability, removes shield and incapacitates as well. So if you see right now, Palinus above her, there are some bubbles and there's a icon that says 4 and that is the suffocation. So suffocation basically means that Palinus will be the one taking damage whenever her or her allies move. She takes damage up to 10% of her max HP, so that is very detrimental. Agility to her is very important. It really keeps her alive, similar to how Palinus will work. But on top of that, she actually nullifies critical damage hits, so that is huge, okay? She's gonna wall a lot of people. She walls people like Alim, Mercure, Palinus, because Palinus is built with critical weapons, so Palinus can barely even touch her unless Palinus doesn't crit. This is actually my first match. You see she is standing well and alive. And actually my team is pretty much alive. So this is a good start. Over here is just really trying to get rid of the Palinus. Here we go with Aqua Pop again. Her damage output is not a lot. Okay. That is because she doesn't have crit, she doesn't have ignore defense, she doesn't have any piercing, she doesn't even have buff duration. I mean, all these extra factors she doesn't have. She only relies on exploit vulnerability and her boosted attack skill. So in this round, I'm gonna specifically look at her weapons. As you can see, she's level 44 plus 10, gave her double speed and double HP, all dragon. Guardian Ring with Isabella Vigor, so whenever she uses a skill, she will actually heal. And you want her to try to sustain herself as much as possible because she doesn't have heal, unlike Palinus who has heal. Okay, and she also increases, I gave her increased awakening gauge so that she can quickly get her agility, similar to how Amelia works. And also increase speed jewel and skill cooldown so that she can skill more. The reason why I want her to skill more is so that she can plant the incapacitation and also cause the suffocation. So here she very quickly is super early in the match and she's already using her awakened skill. So this means she's gonna get agility and she's probably not gonna die already. So here she's going to plant incapacitation and suffocation. So you see that there's a lot of block sign on top of the opponents now, and that means they are all incapacitated, which means they are blocked from surviving at 1 HP. Unfortunately, that can be removed, and you saw that Rin actually removed that as a debuff. Okay, so do take note of that. You can actually cleanse it in that case. So I'm going to go back to her traits. I gave her Silence Resist, Electrify Resist and Stun Resist. Why? Because I actually faced an Alim earlier and he silenced my Tara, so that was something I didn't want to happen. I don't want her to get any form of immobilization before she activates her awakened skill. So after she activates her awakened skill, actually all these traits don't really matter because she has 6 turn debuff resistance. Okay, but still I want her to be as safe as possible. I actually also give her lethal rate, so it boosts her lethal rate to about 90%. Okay. So once again, completely walling that very powerful attack from Palinus. Takes only 1 hit, and also because it is a crit hit, so she totally nullified it. Same goes for Draconic Descent. It's really amazing how she just, takes nothing from critical hits, and so many critical hits going on, especially in the late match. And even if she doesn't take critical hits, she can still live through normal hits because she only takes damage up to 15% of max HP. So here she applies Suffocation and Incapacitation again. I don't think there is any Suffocation applied on Palinus here, only the Incapacitation. So the Suffocation you can see from the bubbles. Incapacitation is via the block icon, if you are using the new icon system. So over here, it's gonna be pretty long how I get rid of the Palinus, so it's a little bit sped up this part of the match. I mean, do stay with me. We are moving on to another match later on, 2 more matches actually, to look at how she performs. And I just wanna, at this point I wanted to say, because I actually went on to fight several matches after this video was made, so I actually had a chance to see Tara versus Palinus one-on-one. And when that happened, Palinus could not do anything because all her normal attacks were critical hits. And my Tara really just, smacked bubbles at Palinus. And that was really how it ended. So it was pretty amazing. She can really stand up against Palinus. This is the final Aqua Pop. She put in a lot of work this match, so that's very good. In the next match, we will be looking at what happens if Tara doesn't use her awakened skill, doesn't get her agility. So how is she gonna perform in this case? I took out Battery because I just really wanted to test her, and I think the rest of the heroes on the team are still very important. And I don't have enough magic books to go around, so I have to keep Kao. So you see that so far she hasn't done anything, and that is quite concerning because her awakened gauge is taking a while to charge. So this skill doesn't do any critical damage, and she's taking the full blow of it, 3 hits. This is why she needs the agility, otherwise she will really take a lot of damage, even though she only takes up to 15% of her max HP. So unlike this one, Shackled Grave, it does critical damage, so she walls it. Finally she moves. So the damage isn't a lot. Okay, but your main objective is to plant the Incapacitation on Mercure especially, but Mercure in this case is already in Berserk, so that's quite unfortunate. So if you actually let her move, if she actually moves at the start of the match to plant the Incapacitation on Mercures, on Sylvesters, on Cows, they will go down really fast, and we will see that in the final match, okay, the match after this. So it's very unfortunate that my Palinus got eliminated. I mean, my Palinus is really a stronghold, and here my Tara is really down to really low HP. She still tanks the crit damage nonetheless and uses her Aqua Blaster, but she can't get her awakened skill up. Her heal actually isn't too much at this point of time because my Isabella's Vigor is only at 10% heal. Okay, so she really would love to use the Isabella's Vigor to keep healing herself a lot so she can continuously do suffocation and also incapacitation. So this match is slightly unfortunate. Things didn't go the way we want, but it's fine. So for this match, I'm going to do a full commentary of what's happening. First off, Tara goes off with Aqua Blaster. Very important because you need her to charge her Awaken skill very quickly. So you see that she has planted both Incapacitation and Suffocation on Mercure. And there's also Incapacitation on Palinus if I'm not wrong. So Mercure is going to get a lot of damage, a lot of residual damage whenever his team, and Mercure is dead. Wow. Yeah, so the Incapacitation totally didn't let him survive at 1 HP to break into Berserk. Okay. And yeah, so that's how he died very quickly, and that's why it's so important that Tara uses her skill first to plant that on Mercures or Sylvesters or even Cows. So my Tara uses Transformation first over Palinus. I think this is due to her higher lethal. I really like her animation though. It's very smooth. So with Agility, she's gonna take very little hits. So actually the Palinus also suffers from Suffocation. Okay, and she dies already. And I think that is also due to my Mercure breaking past her 15% HP limit. So this match is really very fast paced, okay? Even my Mercure is dead now. So crit and agility, crit damage, immunity and agility, I mean my Tara is not taking anything. I think Kao's reduce 1000 HP effect from his accessory is very useful. That could really help to kill Tara, but Kara Aqua pops and opponent's Kao dies. She's still standing strong, not taking any damage, and if you can see, whatever that's remaining on the opponent's side of the field has a lot of chance to do crit. Now battery is dead as well. So this match is really very fast, and I think it's a lot to do with getting rid of Mercure very early. So actually it's quite interesting because buff reduction is that very important now. Now that a lot of players are actually using shields instead. So yep, that was the last battle. I think all 4 battles that I showed you were very good to show how Tara's capability is so strong. Okay, this is only at level 44, and can you imagine at level 50 she'll be even stronger. Even though I think the merit of her is really in her skills to be used at the beginning of the match, so she is kind of like a support so that you can bring down heroes like Mercure and Kao really quickly from the get-go. Okay, so I hope this video has shed light for you on Tara, and hopefully you get many copies of her. If you enjoyed watching the matches, do give it a like and do subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned for more videos. Stay tuned for more videos about to come. Thank you so much.